Okay, good morning. So, we'll just be recording our class session kay na ako'y travel. So, we'll be on the travel for Monday and Tuesday. So, we will be missing the lecture and laboratory session for this week. So, instead, this will be recording para continuous yapon ng ato ang discussion. Especially kay medyo late na ta sa ato ang klase. So, let's do a backup. Recording. Okay. So, okay. So we're going to proceed with chapter 4, which is on data gathering. So our previous discussions, we already have identified our stakeholders. We already identified stakeholders. Included also is what will be our methodology, our methods, how we initialize our activities in system development. So now we're going to understand how the business processes of a company. Understanding this is more on understanding also what will be our data gathering techniques. Kasi we cannot answer this question if we don't know the information about our respective company and processes. Again, this is lecture, and as you may observe, probably the behind to our laboratory nga mga discussions. So, system analysis and design, we are going to discuss on the requirements analysis. So, this is knowing the business system structure and flows gives every analyst enough knowledge to be one. So, as we mentioned on our chapter 1, the purpose of system analysis is to be able to understand the business process and translate it into a usable information system to solve the problem. So without you understanding what is the business process, sure, what are the flows, ano yung activity number 1, what will be the next activity followed by this activity, you will not be an analyst if wala ninyo na siya na-capture or if you didn't understand those processes. So for the objectives, we are going to identify the effective and the most efficient ways to conduct information gathering. So list the general steps in conducting information gathering and describe its methods in information gathering. So we have only 2 main topics for this chapter, information gathering and the methods in data gathering. So information gathering, business information details to define the information structure. Again, this is business information details. When we talk about business information details, lahat ng information relative to the processes and the problem. Do not directly ask about the questions. You may go directly to the questions, depende sa inyong methods, but dili ta pwede mag-conduct o data gathering without understanding muna ano yung background ng company. So when I talk about background, you need to conduct initial research about unsay nature sa system. If the business process ba is more on the rental, you need to understand the rental system. Do not expect nga pag mag-information gathering ka, mag-data gathering ka, blanco ang imuhang una-una about the process of the system. The information gathering is focused on the processes nga ilahang gina-conduct. It doesn't mean nga blanco, it doesn't mean nga tawag ani sulong ta sa ilahang office for information gathering without understanding a background of the knowledge or background man lang sa ilahang business process. Again, a very good system analyst is katong gadusi ang research. So you do research prior sa data gathering or parts initial data gathering activities. And before you go for interviews sa ilang respective offices, you have at least an information na about the process. Now, this helps the system analyst to establish the priorities of information needs and further leads to the opportunities that highlights the key issues which may cross functional boundaries or may touch on policies or organization itself. You need to understand kasi in understanding the business process, you are understanding also ano yung mga policies or ano yung mga guidelines ng ilahang business process. So for example, kung naasa ka rental, kailangan pa siguro kamo conduct o contract before i-proceed. Kung sa boarding house na i-contract, then that should be included in your data gathering. Ano yung mga specific policies? Kasi the policies will be translated into procedures. Then kanang procedures ng ilang ginabuhat, muna atong i-translate dayon into an information system. The information gathering is a complicated task, especially in a large and complex system. While this is vital enough that it must be organized to ensure that nothing is overlooked. Yan. Ito yung problema dahil na to kapag conducta og data gathering. There should be nothing dapat na ma-overlook and all system details are captured. That's a very essence of data gathering. Kasi kapag naakay na miss out nga isa ka process, that process might be vital for the organization's nga activities. So you need to be able to understand those processes. You need to be able to get that information before you can understand. And sometimes this is one of the major nga mga pitfalls in data gathering. If naatay wala na capture that is vital in their processes. Kaya gali nga when later sa discussion nato, there will be sometimes that we need to conduct follow-up interview. Kasi yung initial interview natin na pangutana, then the moment you draw, you make a diagram, you make a model, nga gi-present na nimo ang process nila, there's something na feeling nimo nga add, there's something feeling nimo kulang, or there's something na mga, it doesn't make sense lang. So, you need to conduct a follow-up interview to be able to, for you to be explained, or for you to be able to understand, ano yung na siya, unsa na siya nga gap, for you to be able to make the design effective and efficient for your system. So this will be the general steps in conducting data gathering. So first is schedule initial visit to the site, followed by gather and read background material. So do your research. You do always your research before tamad to. Next is to establish your data gathering objectives. So what will be the objectives of the data gathering? What are the what would be the aim of that data gathering? To understand lang, to verify lang, or unsa ba? Okay? We need to establish that. Kung naang inyong office or ang stakeholder, multiple, siguro nga mga offices, you may conduct multiple data gathering activities, meaning it will be in the whole week. Sa first day, ang objective nato is scanning a process. Sa second week, ang atong target is, for example, dito sa CMU, the first day, naka-target sa registrar, sa college registrar. The second day, proceed ta sa university registrar. The third day, ato ta sa mga sa VPAA or the academic affairs, and etc. So those will be a very good also nga plan, as well as na-set nato itong mga objectives dayon kung ahata padulong and unsay kwaon nato ana ng specific ng mga offices. Next is you determine what are the data gathering techniques to be used. Identify contact persons. This is very important. Dito mo ito kung wala tayong contact persons. Kaya gali your initial visit, we're going to, ang target nato sa initial visit is mangutana ta kinsa atong pwede nga i-contact, pwede i-message, kaya kinsa ta magpa-schedule. We need to be named or we need to be informed or to be introduced rather sa first pa lang sa initial visit para na makakuha tag contact person. Ma'am sir, the moment man himi, kamo lang amo ni handaan. So natay schedule na dayon. 6 will be schedule data gathering activities. 7, assign to data gathering teams if you have multiple members. However, kapag gamay lang, mahulog yun ni nga, kabudot always. Then, 8 will be identify the deliverables. So what will be the deliverables? So may output when we do data gathering. So commonly, when we have a data gathering, ang atong output is we understand what is the current process of the organization. What is the business process? What are the policies? And most importantly, what are the problems of the current process. So by understanding that, by providing that, kabalo rin ta sa overall outlook sa current system. Then the system analyst should be able to fully document everything from scheduling up to the outlook. So the incorrect execution of data gathering leads to incorrect or lacking data. Then, that lead to incorrect interpretation. Sa pagmali na interpretation, technically, incorrect system design na. Then, it will result to incorrect solution of the business problem. So, this is very vital as sayop na execution, giving a different IS or solution to your stakeholders. Kaya galing this is important and this is vital. As you may observe as well, all activities in system development is vital man po. So the system analyst should be able to understand, should be able to carefully check, double check ka ng activities na dapat executed properly and correctly. So let's get to the second part of this discussion. This is the methods in information gathering. So the core of system analysis is the collection of information. Diba? Kasi kung wala siya i-collect ng information, wala siya ma-analyze nga information or nga data. Kung wala siya ma-analyze, wala siya mahimo nga design or model. So useless yun siya kapag walang information. So the system analyst must collect information about the IS that are currently being used and how the users would like to improve the current system and organizational operations with the new or replacement niya information system. Again, the goal, the main deliverable of this is the process of the current system. The activity diagram or flowchart depende for as long as ma-present ninyo unsa ang current process ng ato ang business operation. Now, so these are the different methods in data gathering. So you can do distribute questionnaires, interview users, review existing documentation, observe procedures, and read related or similar systems. So this, ang output nila ani is, we can understand the new system constraints, understand new system procedures, and understand new system functions. Will ultimately lead to us to the development of the requirements and model of the new. This is why we do data gathering. Then sa inyong information gathering, depende unsay available, depende unsay kaya in terms of time, in terms of people, in terms of finances, nga mga constraints. You can do all the things, pero it might be or it might take very long. Or magbalik-balik ra inyong i-gather nga data, so murag useless, sayang sa oras. So the system analyst should be able to identify which of these data gathering methods ang ako ang i-conduct para ma-capture na ako. Okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mga methods. So let's start first with review existing reports, forms, and procedure descriptions. So to review of documentation helps identify business rules that may not come up with the interviews. Written procedures help discover discrepancies and redundancies in the business process. So usually available ni sila